should be Abe like Lincoln. I haven't had my Coke today yet, and we just got done at the park. But I do like to still have fun with the numbers and the strongs. Just to see how it can all connect. I mean, maybe he was actually thinking 221, but then it in the phrase it came out as five. I don't know, but maybe the numbers they all connect like that. Like the bigger numbers connect to the smaller numbers. You know, um, could be. I'm thinking. Um, so, but yeah, I haven't had my Coke today, so I'm gonna take him over and get a meal and get a Coke. I'm trying to decide between Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out Burgers. Um, and like if you're not gonna fast in the deal, then I think the substitute kind of is the fast food, and like maybe your host even changes to like acclimate to that, kind of like Adele or a Adele. Maybe her name actually means that or something. I don't know. Um, but you see how she became really thin whenever we switched from the six to the four. So that's something to think about. I mean, maybe she's like showing the opposite or something. So and then of course bring it back to Levada with the Cherishim, which I do think is accurate. I just think I do think that it means cherish I am, and that it's that should equal 16. If I have it right, it's either 16 or 17. So I'm just trying to think individual medley. Let me think here for a second. Individual medley Y. That goes back to Chase, and that was you know that was Annadelle that he was with, and then it was that I was sitting there too long, that I was sitting in the car too long without any motion. So that kind of means like um, the reincarnations. That would be it's the reincarnations, and that if you have too many that are that Samuel L. Jackson Mesa, you know, that aren't Zion and aren't a Keat Van, those different ones, then I think that could be a guillotine. Um, but of course, I don't know. I don't know. So, and that would be 16 would be Pleiades of that in the Grok sense. Y Lee Y for Pleiades. Yeah, that makes sense. So, look, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just getting it all sorted through my mind. And at you know when I was in the mindset of the Krishna and the Indians in Indiana and all that, or India in Indiana, that they were all like pop outs of the Time magazine Donald Trump and all the states were. That's how I saw it. That they were all like animation pop outs of that Time magazine Donald Trump, that all the states were like that they all came from these nations that they were persecuted in, including ones that we didn't think of, like Turkmenistan, Croatia, like all those. And that's the 50 states. So I'm going to try to put that in to the film. I mean, if I'm the producer, I should be able to, even though that's not clearly put in the writings from yesterday. So, but I did, it would be in there subliminally anyway, with that there's an India family in Indiana, and then the Muslims in Kentucky. That would it would be implied anyway. But I want it to pop out like that, and under the pressure I couldn't. I wasn't able to write that yesterday. So you know, and like 10% of it is like my hand hurts. Like anytime I write, my hand hurts. So 10% I have to add that in. So that it affects things. That's why most of my writings are pretty just standard. Like, okay, it's a prolemur, it's a netty, it's like this. So then I don't have to write way too much. So all right, thank you.